What is hidden behind our parents' rebuke and criticism for us? Hari Om children, let us begin our wonderful Bal Sanskar class today. Our parents nurture us and raise us. Infinite times our mother fires us for the smallest of mistakes, and our father interrupts us on numerous occasions. But just as water does not allow the wood to drown, our parents rebuke us and prepare us to face life's challenges. They always have the best of intentions for their children, and hence you may have heard, next to God, thy parents. We sometimes start arguing with them, even revolting with them, because their rebuke seems bitter to us, just like medicine. We forget all the discomfort our mother has gone through as she carried us in her womb for 9 months. The labor pain and the ordeal she went through when she gave birth to us. We also forget all the nights our parents stayed up all night due to our constant bawling every 3 hours for milk when we were babies. Have we forgotten all the sacrifices they make sure we get the best of education and amenities? And yet, we are unable to take their rebukes, even though there is only love and our well-being hidden in it. So today's topic is our well-being is hidden in our parents' scolding.
Jumping.
A quote, the most powerful force is the moral force. Without this, life is of no use. Be a person of high ideals, ethics, and strong moral character. Honesty is required for true and long-term success. Story time. Finally, so children, we learned at the start of the session that our well-being is hidden in our parents' scolding and firing. Only thing that our parents care about is our well-being. And what do they get in exchange? Our displeasure? It's heartbreaking when children abandon their own parents in old age homes. It is our duty, and even if we have to sacrifice our lives to support our parents in their old age, we need to do it. The mother gives birth to us after so much suffering. Father works for us even in the stifling of heat and the biting winds. Can't we take a little reprimand from such divine parents? As soon as the cow mother gives birth to the calf, she begins affectionately licking the dirt off her body. What a wonderful example of pure love. Let's hear one such beautiful, uplifting story showcasing parents' love for their children. There was a son of a Brahmin who went to Kashi to study. When he was returning after completing his studies, the people there respected him and said, "He's a first ranker in this Gurukul. He's a great scholar." People said their goodbyes with dignity. He arrived in his hometown. He had a sense of academic pride as he completed and became a Shastri. When the father saw that his son has arrived, on purpose he began conversing with his mother as soon as he entered the house. "Your son will arrive today, but he is bringing the title of Shastri." But Shastri is not a big title. He has not made enough progress in his life. The youngster was paying attention. After hearing this, he got upset and his pride was shattered. The father then said, "By receiving the title of Shastri, what did you achieve?" "Nothing. I was hoping you will become a great person one day." After hearing this, the boy decided to stay only for a few days at home and head back to Gurukul to continue his studies. He went to study and eventually became an acharya. He had memorized all the scriptures, philosophical verses, and then returned home. "I had hoped that he would become a great scholar. He would be self-confident, but he became a pandit," the father said. All he did was created the illusion of an empty scholar in his mind. Our 17 years were just squandered away. It would have been preferable if he had not studied at all. The boy thought to himself, "I have studied and become an acharya," which is equivalent to a master's degree, "in many subjects, and I am a first ranker in Kashi, and my father is still not happy with my achievements." He who does not know the Upanishads of the soul or the Atma or Brahm, he lies in ignorance, he lies in nature and the matter. The father continued. The boy went back again. However, he went back and got another scholarship. But the consciousness of matter consciousness, Prakriti and Purush, Jeev Brahm, these are the qualities of the sky. There are two varieties of air, Nitya Nityascha, Nitya Atmarupa, Anitya Karyarupa. Whatever these processes were, they were principles and they all came in his brain. As soon as he stepped inside the house, his father began condemning him in front of his mother. Went again and again, but only the same donkey returned. He felt like, "I've come after defeating so many people in debate, and I'm called a donkey. Is he a father? Are these the feet I need to touch?" The throat of such a father should be suffocated. Such evil thoughts came in his mind. His mother tells his father, when he arrived and whenever he talks about his knowledge and achievements in front of you, you try to prove to him that he is insignificant. You fire him. He walks away unhappy, discouraged, and dissatisfied. The father remained silent because he could see that the boy was paying attention. The boy then left for the village. After a while, the mother said the same thing again, but the father had no idea that his son had arrived from the village and was sitting in the next room. When the discussion about himself began, the son began to listen. The father said, "He is innocent. I know that such a great boy is born 1 in a million." So the mother says, "So then why do you keep firing him?" Father says, "He would not have reached such heights if not for all my firing and rebuking. I want him to reach greater heights." The son, who was hiding and listening, began to think, "My father keeps saying you're nothing. You have achieved nothing. Yet all he ever wanted was for me to reach the pinnacle of success. And I am hesitant to submit to such a father?" He couldn't stop himself, so he ran and fell to his feet, just like how a dry bamboo falls. "Dad," he exclaimed, "please accept my apologies for not comprehending your ways. I was a fool. I was a complete moron. I would not have achieved all of this if you hadn't done this. By your grace, I have arrived here and will continue to march towards self-realization." He was filled with so much remorse, and he said, "Once the thought to even strangle you occurred to me. Such a sin!" He then started making amends. Audit takes place in the offices or elsewhere. Audit means, where is the mistake? What is the deficiency? What is the source of this deficiency, and how can it be remedied? Consider what is missing in your life. Don't think that the mistakes or deficiencies are in you. This visible deficiency is not in me. It is in the mind. Om Anand. I am the soul. I am the witness of everything that happens. If you put in this kind of effort, your flaws will fade away, as you or the soul will not be the doer, and your journey to self-awareness will progress. This is the secret key. Health and success tips. Soak 4 to 5 dates overnight in water for 10 to 15 days. Take it with honey in the morning to keep your liver healthy. The second tip. At night, sleep with your head in the east or the south. Otherwise, headaches, stress, worry, and other ailments will persist. The third tip. If you find yourself unsuccessful at work, put your right foot first before you head out to work next time. Also, do tilak on your forehead with the dust from a desi cow's hoof for success in all your endeavors.
शुभं करोति कल्याणं आरोग्यं सुखसम्पदां शत्रुबुद्धि विनाशाय दीपज्योति नमोस्तुते दीपज्योति परब्रह्म दीपज्योति जनार्दन दीपो हरतु मे पापं संध्यादीपो नमोस्तुते। जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
आओ रे भक्तों, आओ रे भक्तों, भक्ति कर लो बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
निश दिन तेरा नाम पुकारे, निश दिन तेरी ज्योत जलावे।
निस दिन तेरा नाम पुकारे, निस दिन तेरी ज्योत जलाए।
आओ रे भक्तों, भक्ति कर लो।
आओ रे भक्तों, भक्ति कर लो
बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
ऐसी अंतर ज्योत जगाओ, हम दीनों को पार लगाओ।
ऐसी अंतर ज्योत जगाओ, हम दीनों को पार लगाओ।
आओ रे भक्तों, आओ रे भक्तों, भक्ति कर लो बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
निराकार है ज्योत तुम्हारी, तीन लोक फैली उजियारी।
निराकार है ज्योत तुम्हारी,
भक्ति कर लो,
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो,
बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
जिसने बापू का नाम पुकारा, दूर हुआ उसका अंधियारा।
जिसने बापू का नाम पुकारा, दूर हुआ उसका अंधियारा।
आओ रे भक्तों, आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो, बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
नील गगन के चांद सितारे, ऐसे लगे बापू नयन तुम्हारे।
नील गगन के चांद सितारे, ऐसे लगे बापू नयन तुम्हारे।
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो,
आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो,
बापू के दरबार में।
जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में।
प्रेम सहित जो आरती गावे, दुख दारिद्र निकट नहीं आवे।
प्रेम सहित जो आरती गावे, दुख दरिद्र निकट नहीं आवे।
आओ रे भक्तों, आओ रे भक्तों भक्ति कर लो, बापू के दरबार में। जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में। जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में। जगमग जगमग ज्योत जले मेरे बापू के दरबार में, मेरे साईं के दरबार में, दरबार में। स्वामी मोहे ना विसारियो, चाहे लाख लोग मिल जाए, हम सम तुमको बहुत हैं, तुम सम हमको नाही। दीन दयाल को विनती, सुनहो गरीब नवाज, जो हम पूत का पूत हैं, तो है पिता तेरे लाज। हरि हरि ओ साधक मांगे मांगना, प्रभु दीजो मोहि दो। बापू हमारे स्वस्थ रहे, आयु लंबी हो, दर्शन जल्दी हो। हरि हरि ओ तम नमामि हरिं परम, ओम तम नमामि हरिं परम, ओम तम नमामि हरिं परम। ओम सहना भवतु सहनो भुनक्तु, सह वीर्यं करवावहै, तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै। ओम शांति शांति शांति। श्री सद्गुरुदेव भगवान।
Next week highlights. Prepare yourself for the next session, in which we will learn that when we have strong belief in gods and goddesses, no bad ever occurs to us. Hari Om.